What is a good life for you?
Well, what I want to just say is just being alive is a good life. Just living life is a good life. I mean, living life and meeting it and being resilient about it is a good life. Rising, being reactive to things and then rising above it, coming out of it.
Right.
And just knowing that you can come out of it. Knowing that you can rise above your reactions and get into a nice feeling again and enjoy your life. That's a good life.
Yeah.
Not because some people, they get caught. They'll get caught in their reactions and they'll stay. They'll just stay there. And then they'll come out and get caught in another reaction and stay there, and they just live from reaction to reaction, and that's no fun. Or they get caught in, righteous indignation and they just won't leave it. They just are angry at life and don't allow themselves to be resilient and pop out of it.
I think that a good life is when people can follow their own inclinations. I think people have the inclinations that will lead them to a good life.
I like that.
Yeah.
Trusting themselves.
Yeah.
And listening to themselves and following their own inclinations.
And you can see that in young children. Children that are, say, 6 years old or younger. That's what they do. They don't even know it, but they just do it. That's their inclination.
That's a beautiful way to put it, and I think that as you were just alluding to as well, Linda, there, that really ties in with your sense, George, of faith again from earlier. That if I've often had a thought in the last few years that if I am just myself, the outcomes aren't so important. In that, what else could I be but be myself? And how could I regret ever being myself or following my own inclinations? As long as they are my own inclinations, I guess. But there's something very, I don't know, that feels profoundly true to that notion to me.
I like that.
Well, there's a great saying. I hope I did. You don't have to.
Well, I think I know what you're going to say. You don't have to practice to be yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.